That's a very good question. It goes back to 1974, and a large public company was involved in litigation against one of the Queensland state government departments. The chairman asked if I would get involved in looking at the claim from one side and what the public company was saying, and prepare a report and give evidence. So that was the beginning of it. I'd never done any forensic accounting before, and mind you, at that stage there wasn't much forensic accounting work done in Australia, let alone in Queensland. Anyway, after 1.5 days in the witness box, I got a call the week after that from the barrister that was cross-examining me, and asked if I would assist him by acting for him in another case that he was on. And that just led from there on. I just kept on getting work. Well, I found that I was enjoying it, and it was so different than the normal routine of either auditing or income tax work and so on. It's something that where you got to think outside the square box, and it just appealed to my personality, appealed to my sense of achievement, so it grew from there. From 74, as I said, I started doing more and more of this type of work. In 1975, the new Family Law Act came in, and I started getting a lot of work in the family law area. In about 1982-83, one of the solicitors that used to give me a lot of work, and still does, he said to me, look, we ought to be able to do something that we can get all the people from the family law section together, and with 3 objectives, basically, to make sure that there was a good camaraderie, and that they also would learn something from it, and try and keep the cost to a minimum. And for the family law section to try and do that, they needed somebody to sponsor it. So I said, look, those 3 objectives appeal to me because I enjoy family law work, I enjoy the solicitor, so it's good to be able to get everybody together once a year. And this is how it first started. And we started off with 60-odd delegates at Coralban, and it's grown from there. So it really has grown every year. I can't remember any year going backwards in number, and we've been at various different places. The last 2 or 3 have been at Thrower Pines, and we've been getting more than 400 delegates. They tell me it's the second largest conference in Queensland, and in fact the largest except for the symposium, which is a conference dealing with all segments of the law, so that you have criminal, you have insurance, and you have, so they get about 800 at the symposium. We get over 400 just for family lawyers. There certainly has been, particularly in the property area that I get involved in, which is the valuation of companies and businesses and so on, where the evolution has been fairly significant in the approach to valuation for family law purposes, going quite different from valuation of a business for sale or something like that. And that's something that I'll be talking about at residential this year.